7 months ago, we went ahead and parked this car up for winter. Now it is finally time to bring this car back. Now there's a couple of things it needs before we can finally take it back onto the road. Now, one of the things that we need to do is we need to fix the fender garnishes. If you guys watched the last video, you guys would have seen that we tried adding some Alibaba fender garnishes and it really just didn't work out. And the old ones we had to remove in order to install those. Now, here's something that happened to the old ones. This right here is one of the old ones, and as you guys can see, it's missing the emblem. This corner right here is scratched, and like if you look closely, there's scratches throughout the whole entire fender garnish. I was moving the car around in January when we were installing that. And when I moved the car around, that piece kind of fell, hit the ground, and then I ended up running it over somehow. And pretty much that whole entire piece, it needs to be replaced. Luckily, I have some fenders somewhere here in this whole entire mess. I have these fenders right over here when this car was wrecked, and I can use those fender garnishes and then just go ahead and wrap them into the same color. That's most likely what we're going to be doing because that, I don't even think it's replaceable. After those fender garnishes, we need to add the wheels back onto the car. As you guys can see, it's still on the stock wheels from the track day we had back in October. I want to go ahead and put the Wed Sports back onto the car. Right here are the Wed Sports. They have been sitting here for literally 7 months and they've been collecting dust and they're pretty dirty. And this is a pretty good time to go ahead and clean the inner wheel barrel and the whole entire wheel itself. So that's something that we also need to do before we finally take this car back out. And then lastly, this car hasn't had an oil change since the track day, since October. So 7 months of the oil sitting in this car, and the oil is probably really old and really run down because we did track the car on that oil. So this car really badly needs an oil change. So let's go ahead and get started on that. This mat right here is very old, but I use this all the time. This is an oil-free mat. So if you guys ever do spill oil on the ground, it will actually land on this mat and it won't seep through. It pretty much does this. As you guys can see, I've been using this for like 5 years, but it's really helpful to go ahead and keep your floors from getting oil stains on them. So oil is finally drained. It's looking pretty good. This is always a good time to go ahead and check to see if you see anything in your oil. Obviously the oil is very black because it's been sitting for like 7 months. Also the oil pan that I'm using is also black, so it doesn't really help. Actually, if you look closely, it looks a little bit more brown. But anyways, this is the old oil. Now it's time for the new oil. And for the new oil, we went with some Valvoline OW20. Now I have the 5-liter bottle right over here. I also went ahead and purchased the 1 liter because this usually isn't enough. So we have 2 bottles right over here of Valvoline's OW20. We're also pairing the oil up with a K&N oil filter. Now, I don't know if I just paid extra because it's K&N. I'm usually used to like the $10, $15 oil filter, but this right here was $25 Canadian. It's a little more expensive than normal, but I really do like how they incorporated this socket on the top in case this ever gets stuck, because if you guys have ever done an oil change and this has gotten stuck on you, it absolutely sucks. It is the HP 1004 if you guys want to go ahead and get this as well. But yes, this combo right here should be good for some street driving. I don't plan on doing anything too crazy just yet. Now we're gonna be using about half this bottle, so I'm gonna be near that 600 to 500-ish mark. Even if I go over a little bit, it's not the end of the world, but we wanna go ahead and stay in that range. And just like that, the oil change is done. And now let's go ahead and move on to the wheels. got these wheels in 2020. When I bought them, they were already kind of curbed. Like as you guys can see, there's some curb rash right over here. Some of them may have been me over the 6 years of owning these wheels, but I've never ever seen these wheels this clean. Now, I've never taken them off to clean the inner barrel, so this was the first time, and it was definitely something that was needed. It's something that I say I would do every single year, but I just never got the chance to. Right now, these wheels are looking so nice and clean. I know the next time it rains, they're gonna get dirty again, but damn, I wish they could stay like this. It is now day 2 of restoring this car and getting it back to where it was. It got super late last night and I couldn't finish what we were supposed to be doing. Literally today it's so cold that I'm wearing a jacket, but we need to go ahead and get this car done because tomorrow we are taking it to our very first Cars and Coffee, which should be the next video, hopefully, if that comes out. But the car is looking clean, the wheels are clean. All that's left to do is go ahead and get those wheels back onto the car. Okay, so we got both wheels on this side, and damn, just looking at the car, I completely forgot how this car looks with these wheels. And yeah, damn, I'm so used to the stock wheels because the stock wheels have been on for so long, but this car actually looks so good. Like, I'm actually impressed of how nice it's looking. Maybe also because it's clean, that it's looking this good. But something that I wanted to point out is if you guys are looking at the rear of my car, so the back wheel's right over here, you'll notice that this center cap, I'll get like a close-up for you guys. This center cap, this Wed Sport center cap is brown. And then if you're looking at the front, the Wed Sport center cap is like carbon fiber. This right here was actually ruined by a shop that was doing my air suspension. I originally went to a shop to do my air suspension and pretty much the studs got stuck. So they used some sort of like WD-40 or lubricant on my wheels. And then I confronted them about it and really nothing did happen, but pretty much they ended up ruining my center caps, and these center caps brand new. I think it's about $100 to get one of them, and I need 2 of them. So that's something that we need to do. And I also really do want to refinish the wheels and kind of take care of all the curb. But yeah, a couple of years ago, a shop ended up ruining my wheels. And then after this all happened, I took my car to EGF Performance. They're the ones that actually took care of the car and actually did the air suspension and everything properly. So shout out to those guys. But yeah, in person and up close, you'll notice that this center cap is a different color than the one in the front. So for the fender garnishes, we're going to be using some 3M. I found this in the garage. I think this is from when we were doing our side skirts. This is pretty much the roll right over here. We're not going to be using all of it, of course, but I think for now, we're going to be running the broken fender garnish as well, just because the black one won't look as nice on the car. And then eventually, we're going to get the black one wrapped and then replace this one right over here. But pretty much, we want to get 3M on the edges over here just for added support, because these clips sometimes don't even work. So just finished up, added all this 3M on there. So realistically, this shouldn't come off. But I also just noticed when doing the 3M that there's like a tab missing here, another tab missing here. But this one's only supposed to be on temporarily. So hopefully it lasts us until we get the other one wrapped. Now, I've 3M'd it a lot to make sure that it stays onto the car, but I'm also realizing that I've pretty much made it more difficult for myself when I do have to take this off, because this is for sure coming off. You guys can see the white through the wrap right here in this corner, and then this corner as well. You can see the white, and then it's hard to tell on camera, but there is scratches pretty much throughout this fender garnish. But yeah, taking this off is gonna be fun. And the compressor just turned on and we have absolutely no gas in this car. And we have finally got every single thing we needed to done. One thing this car now needs is some gas. The gas light's on and there's literally nothing in the tank. So I need to go ahead and head to the gas station and get some gas for this car. But damn, over the last 7 months, I have missed how nice this car actually is. And I'm so sick and tired of daily driving that boring Lexus. And we are finally back. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed at any point in time, make sure to hit this video with a like. Also, we're like less than 800 subs away from 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button.